Hello, YouTube, and welcome back once again. My name is Freak, and the gameplay you'll be watching in the background is an old Black Ops 2 gameplay using the AN-94, where I get a nuclear on the map studio or firing range if you played Black Ops. I guess I go 63 and 2, I think, and we win by a huge margin against the enemy team. So I hope you guys enjoyed that in the background. But what I really want to talk about is how Infinity Ward plans something, but it doesn't always go the way they plan it. Now, what I mean is, Infinity Ward takes their developers, their game developers, and they sit around a table and they take out a whiteboard, blackboard, and jot down the things they're going to make. They jot down a new game mode whatsoever. And, it doesn't always work out the way they plan it. I'm pretty sure they don't plan the game mode to be played the way it does end up being played. And I'll give you some examples of what I mean by that. So the first example I want to use is Cranked. Cranked, they when they sat down and they made it, they took a little feedback from the community. I've seen this on the forums a bunch of times where people recommended that if one player is sitting in a corner for far too long, he should blow up. So Infinity Wars went to the room and they're like, okay, we should do that. So they made a crank mode where you have to get a kill and then a timer starts, and in 30 seconds after your first kill, if you don't get a kill, you blow up. So it's a fast placed game mode, and even after you get a first kill, you get all the fast perks. You get sleight of hand, lightweight, marathon, agility. So you can run around the map faster and find more people to kill before your 30 seconds are up and you die, blow up. But it doesn't work like that. All the campers that were in TDM now are migrating over to Crank and still sitting in the same place over and over again. Infinity Ward did not plan that. They did not make the game mode for campers, but that's what it has become. It has become for those people that like to sit in the corners. That's not how Crank was meant to be played, and that's not how Infinity Ward wanted it to be played, but that's how it is being played. And I guess sucks to be them. Another game mode I want to talk about that, of course, they did not plan it to go this way, but it did, was S&R, which is Search and Rescue, which if you don't have already seen it or haven't played it yet, it's pretty much search and destroy, except it's a mix of kill confirmed where tags get dropped, and you can help your teammates respawn by grabbing their tags. Now this is where the game mode ended up getting off track. People on the enemy team killed the enemy and then just camped and waited for their tags for the enemy to come and save their teammates. So the enemy would just sit there, look at the tag, and wait for more enemies to come and just kill them all. I'm pretty sure when they made this S&R Search and Rescue game mode, they tried to get rid of the campers in Search and Destroy, but it didn't work out like that. Instead, it kind of encouraged more camping. I'm pretty sure Infinity Ward didn't plan that, but that's how it ended up being. They encouraged more camping. People would kill and then camp on the tags. So I guess that's why people cried S&D, the normal search and destroy back, because it didn't really make a difference. And I think as S&R kind of encouraged more camping than the previous game mode. That's why people cried it back. And another game mode they kind of messed up was Blitz. It was kind of like a substitution for CTF, but it didn't provide the same competitiveness as CTF, because in Blitz you simply go to the zone and then you just teleport back. So you can pretty much play that solo. You don't need any communication with the team or anything. You don't have to worry about them. You can just rush through the Blitz yourself over and over and over again. And I've done it a few times. I've played the Blitz and we were down I think 2-11 by the enemy team, and I single-handed capped 10 captures and we came back. So Blitz doesn't require any teamwork and it's not that competitive. On the other hand, CTF, where you actually had to go in the enemy's base, grab their flag, and then rush all the way back to your own flag while the enemy can see where you are going. That provided a lot of competitiveness and required a lot of teamwork. And you had to talk with your teammates, communicate, let them know where you are, and CTF was a more competitive. Blitz, it didn't really provide the same competitiveness as the CTF did. So there are a few minor things that they kind of messed up and people are really complaining about. One is SATCOM. SATCOM requires teamwork, and I don't know if Infinity Ward has noticed our generation, but we're not the kind of people that would talk with other people. And even if anyone talks on COD, it's all about raging, trash talking, just putting other people down. That's the kind of generation we live in. So they kind of messed up the SATCOM part, and I gotta agree with them. I gotta agree with the community. With them that SATCOM sucks. It does suck. Nobody wants to communicate with you. If I ever ask my teammate, hey, can you put down a SATCOM? I got one. He'll be like, fuck you. I don't care. Who cares this shit? And that's the kind of community we live in. And another kind of thing, I wouldn't say they messed it up. I think it kind of makes sense. But it's the score streak. They didn't bring in the score streak. It kind of makes sense they didn't do that. Because if you look at it, they have specialist bonus in the game. So how when you pick up a tag, it is 50 points. Okay, so specialist bonus. How much is that supposed to count? You 50 points. How much is it supposed to be? Is that supposed to be half a bar? They're supposed to give you half a bar. It didn't make sense. So it makes sense they brought back kill streaks and not score streaks, because you get one kill, okay, and you suppose you have a hard line on with the resilience, which is 2 points. So you have hardline, okay, you get a kill, and you get your perk. Then your next perk is 2 kills off, but you collect that tag. How many points is that supposed to be? Is that supposed to be a half a bar? That means you have to kill one enemy and grab his tag to get your second perk. See, score streak wouldn't make sense. That's why it was smart. Infinity Ward actually thought this through. So if people want to rage at them for things done right, be my guest. There's a lot of little things that Infinity Ward kind of messed up. The score streaks are a little, weak, but then it kind of makes sense. You want more gunfights, and community were complaining about Lodestar and the Reaper and all those streaks being really cheap. So yes, if you cry, you're going to get it, and you're going to cry some more. You're going to complain. It doesn't matter what they do for you, you're going to complain. So I guess whatever they give you, you either play it or go find something else. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. This is the Freak. Howl if you see me. Ow!